Okay, Scott Stisser here again. I'm going to do a California Coachman. I'm tying on a TMC 3761 nymph hook. This is a size 14. And I'm tying with a Danville 6/0 pre-wax thread. Attached my thread. And now I'm going to put on my wing. This is a calf tail. Okay, I'm going to measure about, and of course I've cleaned and preened and measured this. So I'm going to put it just a little bit past the bend of the hook. Here is my measuring point. I'm going to go ahead and tie this in at the front of the hook. Okay, and then I'm going to wrap my way back. I'm then going to cut in a taper. Okay. And I'm going to continue to wrap back. And I'm going to put in my tail. These are golden pheasant. This is golden pheasant crest feathers. Like so. And wrap all the way back to just about the barb of the hook. Okay. And I'm going to clip the excess of that. Like so. And there we go. Now what I'll do is I'm going to take about 4 or 5 fibers of peacock curl. I'll wrap back forward a little bit so I can do my capture. Probably a little bit too far forward there, so I can capture the material and pull it into place like that. The tips are all cut even so that I could make that maneuver. I'm going to do our normal twisting of the hurl around my thread, making it pretty invincible to the trout's teeth. I'm going to go ahead and do back section of the body here. Okay. Then, because I want a nice smooth area, I'm going to go ahead and wrap over these hurls to the next section. And as you'll see, now I can clip it. That's going to give me a nice smooth section to tie my silk in. Okay, I have to be using real silk here. Use whatever rayon, or I just happen to have a lot of silk because of my salmon fly tying. So I'm going to go ahead and tie my silk in, capture it, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap back like so. This is kind of a golden color silk. Alright, into the butt section there, and then I'm going to, oh man, dudes, we broke our silk. Well, that really sucks. So we're going to get rid of that and try starting that all over. Okay. Yeah. Everybody's human. Alright, so capture this again. Sorry about that. Okay, then I'll just wrap back like so. Okay, and the California Coachman's uses gold instead of red. It's traditional. Come back forward like so. Okay, we got our silk in place, and we'll capture that, tie that off nice and good with a few wraps, and then we'll cut our silk from that point. Okay, and then again we're going to take our peacock curl for the front part of the Coachman. Again, I'm going to clip the tips so that they'll all be even and that I can do my rope-a-dope thing with that. Okay, and I'm now wrapping the hurl around, and I'm going to continue to wrap my body up in the front here like so. Once I get it where I want, I'm going to tie it off. Okay, and next I'm going to put on a hackle that's been folded. It's a brown hackle, tied in nice and good. Clip the extra. Make sure not to clip any of your wing there. Come on, chingadera. Okay. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to wrap that. And the reason I like to fold my hackles is then I get that nice sweeping hackle with everything going to the rear of the hook. A nice sweeping motion like so. Okay. I'm going to capture that down here. A couple turns, 3 turns, and then I'm going to clip it. Get out of the way. Okay. And then here's the secret to this fly. I think you're going to like this. Okay, I'm going to fold my wing back up and over. And I'm going to use the eye of the hook as a wedge to help my thread climb. And I'm just going to climb up on that hair like so, forming my head. Okay. Alright, cool, there we go. Alright, and then I'll whip finish it. I'm going to hold that hair when I whip finish it just because I don't want it to slide around on me. I want to keep that right directly on the top, going down the center of the body of the fly. Okay, and pull that whip finish in. Let's now clip that. Okay, and just for the sakes of showing you what that does, I'm going to put some head cement on here because it's going to really make that head look like a bead. It's really like a sexy fly. It's going to be a really tiny small head, and it's almost going to look like a black bead because of the head cement over this. But as you can see, that head is very, very short, and yet that hair is tied halfway down the shank of the hook, so this is not going to pull out of that head. A lot of people end up trying to tie small heads and put the hair in that little space and wonder why the hair pulls out. That's it. That's the California Coachman.